We're going to be making some coasters with the fall fat quarters from Dollar Tree. So how's everybody? Uh-oh. Hang on a second. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing to work right. Okay. Let's see if that works. Alright, so I bought some fat quarters from the Dollar Tree. They were in the fall section. Alright, the computer's a little slow here. Hang on. There we go. Alright, don't you fall. So, they had this one. Hello! We got some fat quarter fabric from the Dollar Tree. It was in the fall section. This one's got mushrooms and oak leaves, different leaves. Isn't it cute? And then they had this one. And these are the seasonal. Hi, Mary. Wisconsin's in the house. So I opened up this one. Isn't it pretty? And they had this one. And I thought this one would go with this one. Yeah. I got y'all zoomed in for some reason. Let me see. Y'all are zoomed in. Alright, let's see if I guess that's because I got you too close. Alright, so I took a bowl apart. And it was big enough to make coasters and something else probably. But I'm going to use this for the centerpiece. I think I'm going to focus on the one that has the teal pumpkin. So it'll go with this. Now when you want to see this one, I'm going to wrap the outer part of the coaster. Now if you want a specific color on a plaid fabric like this one, you can cut it longwise and pick, maybe the orange or the teal. Me, I'm thinking I'm going to cut it this way. That way I can have all the colors. Now if we cut it this way, we'll have all orange or teal. Even this row here would be pretty. I'm thinking I'm going to go this direction. We'll see. Okie dokie, how's everybody? I hope nobody's in the path of the storm, which it'll be coming this way either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Florida and Georgia and part of South Carolina are going to be getting it tomorrow or tonight. So it'll be heading my way. They said we're going to be getting a lot of rain. I live on a hill, so I'm good. I don't know about the tornadoes, but I'm good. Let me turn the light on here. No, that's too much shadow. That one's too much shadow. Okay. So we're going to use the Dollar Tree fabric. Get some rope here. Oh man, I still got black thread on my sewing machine. Alright. I have a little bit of tan on here. Hold on. Gotta change my thread. Alright, this is the thread I normally use. It's a serger thread. I have black thread on here. Take that off. Was I prepared? Never. Never. Oop, don't you go. No. Hold on. Now I gotta wind it back up. Got a runaway bobbin. So how's everybody doing? Let me see some comments here. Hi Vicky. Hi Pamela. Aren't they pretty? Hi Ann. Yeah, anytime I see some cool fabric, hey, it's $1.25. I went in there looking for a pool noodle. Not to find fabric. But they had the new stuff out, so I said, let me look. Let me look. I like fat quarters anyway. So it's been rainy, yucky all day. We had a real downpour last night. Alright, bobbin's in. Come here, thread. Alright, we'll be ready in a second. So I'm using my neighbor's Wi-Fi right now. She's sweet. She puts me to work anytime I want something from her, though. Laurel, can you rake the leaves? Can you cut the bush? Can you vacuum my car out? She's older than me. She made me some biscuits for breakfast this morning. That was cool. That was cool. We had 9 cops up the street last night. 9 cops. Well, sheriffs, and then there was cop cars. We had the town police and the sheriffs out here. My neighborhood's starting to get a little rough. A little bit rough. Alright, so I'm going to tighten up my little end here. Alright, so I'm going to start my coil. Da-da-da. So what have y'all been working on? I want to know. What y'all been working on? Been working on bowls, coasters, nothing, crocheting, making quilts. What y'all been working on? So I cut a pair of pants last night and made them into shorts. And I used some of my stencils, and then I colored in the pictures. They were kind of cute. I was sporting them today at work. I got some fabric markers I bought a couple years ago. So let me give them a try. Normally I use acrylic paint, but it was fabric markers. You know me, I gotta play. I don't know how it would work on coasters. I might give it a try. Okay. Alright, we're doing the normal star that I normally do. Let me see if y'all comment on what y'all been working on. What y'all been working on? Rope bowls. Hi, Carol. Hi, Vicky. Vicky says right now sewing memory bears. Aww. Any pillows for a friend of mine. Aww. Hubby. Finally made an oval bowl. Oh, cool. For your TV controls. That's cool. Made 2 before they came out too big. Hey, they come in handy. You can put it on the back of your toilet tank, put toilet paper or something in. Or roll up some of your washcloths or hand towels and on your countertop. Yeah, I'll be sporting them. Hey, I like being different. Hmm. But yeah, you can make those oval bowls. Make them tall, not too tall, but roll up your washcloths and your hand towels and set them in there, or you can put your combs and curling iron or whatever in them. I clean Airbnb, so we're always trying to come up with cute stuff for the Airbnb. I work at a hotel and I clean Airbnbs. Friday I got cleaned 2 Airbnbs, upstairs and downstairs. It's a nurse lady I cleaned for. Well, she's been a nurse, I think she said 30 years. I've been cleaning for she said 5 years. I think it's been 4. Anywho. Alright, I'm going to make my circle 3.5 inches. Here, let me zoom y'all in a little bit. Alright, what y'all think? Carol, how many sewing machines? Hey, I gotta find the right one. This one here, I said I wasn't gonna use for rope bowls, but my Rosie, the old sewing machine, the foot pedal gets too hot. When I had to do those teacups, I could only do one at a time. And this on this sewing machine, it made the teacups too wide, too big because of this part. Hey, each sewing machine has got purposes. And then my buddy gave me a sewing machine, a Kenmore, but it's missing this part, the part that comes off. Baby lock needs some work. I ran out of bobbin. Baby lock needs to be put in the shop, so I ain't been using that one. That's my favorite sewing machine. And I like Rosie, my old sewing machine. I like that one for the bowls and stuff. But looks like I gotta get the pedal rewired or something. It looks like it's got a brand new foot pedal on it, but alright, I gotta make a bobbin right quick. I'm the same way, right? I'm not gonna turn down a sewing machine that I don't have. Yeah, each sewing machine either likes rope or it doesn't. I know the baby lock, she was picky. She didn't like a lot of thickness. The Kenmore and the Singer so far, they sew pretty good with the rope. The Brother, I haven't tried the Brother. I have a Brother embroidery machine that needs to go in the shop too. I bought that one brand new, about 2011. But I was sewing and embroidering with that one, and it kind of messed up this part. It's uneven because I was hemming curtains. They were what do they call it, blackout curtains. I was doing that for my old job. Anyway, it messed my sewing machine up. Alright, get in there. There we go. One bobbin done. Ta-da. Cut this piece off right quick. I always cut this part off. It gets tangled up in there. Come on. La-da-da-da. We'll get done in a minute. Come on, you're supposed to snap. Upsy daisy. Oh, needle. There we go. Okay, ready. So 3.5 inches. I want to get this before I put the fabric on. Yeah, I thought my little shorts were cute today. Make me want to do another pair. Kenmore makes straight sides. It depends on what Kenmore you have. Most sewing machine is this part. The nose part of your sewing machine. Okay, this one. Whoa, where'd y'all go? Y'all went downhill there. Alright, this one is 3.5 inches right here to here. My baby lot was 4 inches. So this part here on your sewing machine determines most of your sides of your bowls, how they shape. Okay. So you must have one of the older models. And this one I can't take the nose off because the light bulb sticks out as far as this does. So, anywho, almost. I like to measure all the way around the same 3.5. That way you don't have a lopsided circle. And that's probably a little bit too far. Okay. I'm using like a light cream color thread. Look at those pretty stitches. Something blue in the rope. Look at them pretty stitches. Alright, come here. Where'd the fabric go? Okay, I'm going to focus on the one that had the turquoise pumpkin. Turquoise pumpkin. Okay, here we go. This one's got the turquoise. It's upside down because it's closer to the end here. Y'all know I don't like wasting fabric. You know what? Let's see. Looks like I might can make it bigger if I want to get the whole picture in it. Here, let me turn y'all a little bit so you can see. Alright, so the white pumpkin's here. We'll lose that one. Alright, so we gotta move it around and see where we want it. I think I need to make it bigger. So I'm gonna make this one a bigger coaster. Do I want to make them bigger? It won't hurt. I'm gonna make this one bigger. Sometimes you have to do that. Unless if you're, I don't think I'm picky. Maybe I am. I don't know. Am I picky, y'all? I just want it to look a certain way. Alright, let me look. So it's at 4 inches. And still 4. We got a little squeak, and that's perfect. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. Sometimes you gotta make things just a smidget bigger. Okay, where'd that one I was going to use? Where'd you go? That ain't it. Here it is. Alright, here's my ending of my rope. Okay, let me get so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay, this is the direction that I was doing the coaster. Alright, that's better. So this one, if you got the same fabric, so I did 4 inches. That looks pretty good. Got a little bit of the white and the blue. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. Turn it upside down. I'm holding it in place. Let's see if my ink pen works today. There we go. So I trace around it. That's one thing I miss about my baby lot. It had a bigger table. There we go. There's my circle. This is where the end of the rope was. And that's where I usually make my little tail. Okay. You want to cut. You already know this. You want to cut about the same width as your rope. Or what they call a scant. This part's going in between your ropes as you sew it together. Hang on, I'll answer. I seen somebody comment it. Hang on. Hold on. Alright, usually I bring it over right to that line. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Nope. I bring it over to that line. Alright, we're cutting. It's about a scant. Okay, let's get this out of my way. It's crooked. Fold it from being in the roll. It'll straighten right out. For me, it will. Cut my little tail. There's my little tail. Okay, we're going to answer some questions or read comments. Hi, Missy. Am I saying your name right? Enjoy what I do. Well, thank you. I'm clever. I have dyslexia. So my mind's always thinking out of the box. I think different than most people. I learn different than most people. South Africa. Well, nice. Hello from way over there. Y'all say hello to South Africa. Missy? Am I saying your name right? I don't think I am. Well, they didn't have too many of these in the box at mine. I'm curious to what the other Dollar Tree has not too far from me. Alright, did I do this right? No, it's upside down. Alright. So now you want to lay it over top. Make sure you got the same hang off all the way around. You can pin it, you can spray adhesive it. You can stitch it with the plain, but we're gonna put this on as a wrap. This is part of the fabric from the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna cut it this way so I can get all the colors. Now if you want one single color, you can do this row or that row or this row. I'm gonna do it the other way. This way. Well, they didn't cut it very good. You see that? It's crooked. But it's alright, because when you're wrapping, you don't need a straight one. Hold on. Yeah, this is way off. Either the print's off or they cut it wrong. Hey, it's from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to follow the line. It's going to get narrow, but don't worry about it. You can wrap it the same way. I cut mine normally about 1 inch, but I am cutting this part. Alright, you see how narrow it got? So I'm going to cut it right here, and I'm going to throw that part away. You can finish wrapping with it though. Alright, so I'm going to start with the wider end. Anybody that don't know how to wrap, put your fabric all the way up against. You bring it down. You take and tuck it under. You hold it. You pull it to an angle. And you want it to be like in the middle. And if you don't like the fray look, you can cut 1.5 inches and fold it in half and wrap it the same way. Let's see. Let me see if it's going to look good, because the next row is going to be a little bit different. Well, that looks cute. Alright. That looks cute. And look. Perfect. You'd think I was a quilter. Am I a quilter? I still ain't got my nerve up yet for quilting. I've done pinwheels and stuff. I don't know. I guess maybe mostly because I don't have a lot of room in my house. I live in a small duplex, so there's not much room. If I put everything in my living room in a storage, I can make my living room. Hey, I live by myself. Shoot. I can do what I want. I ain't got no hubby to listen to. Alright, so I'm adding. That piece right there is the one that I just finished wrapping. So you want to completely cover that. Hold it tight. Pull it to an angle. You're going to have one wrinkle right there, but it'll flatten out nice. Alright, so I don't think I need a whole bunch right here. Alright, so I don't need that on there anymore. A little bit more. A little bit more. So I'm thinking about doing an outline on the centerpiece also, so it will pop out. You know how I do it. Oh, it got my finger. I clipped my finger. Alright, here's the piece we cut out for the center. Here's my little tail. We're going to line it up to the end here. Gonna make sure we got the same hang off all the way around. Oh, I need to move it some more. Over. Alright, hang off. Right now you could put pins in the top, or you could spray it with the adhesive that people like using. I use it once in a while. Alright, so I folded my tail down. I'm going to lift up my rope. Now I'm going to put it under my foot. You do? Hi, Carol. Hello. I'm using Dollar Tree's Fat Quarters. This is their fall edition. Yeah, every Dollar Tree has different fabrics and stuff for some reason. I don't know why, but I missed out on the seahorse fabric. Yeah, they had seahorse fabric. Alright, so I'm making sure everything's tidy. I'm pulling, make sure I take and pull it off the edge, roll it off the edge. Alright, give me some slack here. Give me some slack. Alright, so I might pull on it a little bit because it moves some kind of way. It's going to be a nice snug one. Alright, so I'm going to slide it off the edge and I'm going to hold down. You can pin it. Oh, yeah, this is cute. When ain't it cute? That's what I want to know. When isn't a rope bowl cute? Alright, so I go on about 1 inch past so I can make my little loop. Let me cut my threads. I only see one. Where's the other one? Alright, so I'm going to pull this a little bit. Make sure. There we go. And where's my end? There's my end. Alright, so now I'm going to cut my rope off. I'm going to unwrap one. I usually cut it about 1.5 inches from the end of the stitches. Okay, this one has filler in it. I'm going to pull some of that filler out. Pull this part out because it gives the end of your rope ending, it flattens down. See how flat it gets? It gives a better ending. Alright, so I'm going to cut this. Okay, so I'm going to lift my foot. My needle is down. Lift my foot. I'm going to hold on to that and curl it in there. Like that. I got a little tip of the fabric sticking out. I want to make sure I get that. Go under the foot. Alright, so I'm going to be stitching the part we just curled in to the coaster. I like to push up against it here because this part sometimes wants to creep out. Uh-oh. You gotta go down. Hold on. That little tip came up. Get yourself down in there. Go. There we go. I got it. The tip of the fabric came up. Alright, back stitch. Now I want to stitch the part we curled into to the outside. And I like to use my pokey tool to push up against it to make it nice and tight. Back stitch. And we're done, but we're not done. And this is a bigger coaster because of the print. Whoops, it's upside down. Ooh, that turned out pretty. I ain't done yet, y'all. We ain't done. You know me, I got to jazz it up just one more time. Alright, so these are the threads from wrapping. I'm going to trim them off right quick. Come on. Come on, come on. There we go. Now, where's it at? I have some brown. This is crochet thread. Cotton crochet thread. It's got a piece of the thread and everybody else on it. Where's the end? Y'all hiding the end from me. Alright, so pull out enough for you, big as the coaster. Okay, y'all ready? We're going to outline it. So I'm going to take the crochet thread and I'm going to hold it right there where the stitch in the ditch is. And we're going to zigzag right over top of it. And I just pulled it slap out. Laurel, you ain't supposed to do it that way. Get under there. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to follow the stitches. So we're going to lay it right on top of them stitches that we just did. Can you see that? We're zigzagging the string down. Uh-oh, Laurel got quiet. She must be concentrating. Yeah, don't forget, we got thumbs up, likes, thumbs down, dislikes, comments, and subscribes. If you like my content, doesn't cost a thing. And we also have, I gotta go through my spiel, y'all know that. We got the super thanks. Super thanks is like a little donation. And they also have a super chat, which gives you a little emoji, which is a little cartoon character. And there's different levels that you can use. I'm not sure what they are. But it goes towards donations for the channel. And for me to keep coming up with cool stuff and showing off and getting to know y'all. Keeping the internet on. Ooh. Alright, you can see what I just did. I'm zoomed in. Ooh, the camera didn't like that. Alright, let me zoom y'all out. And that was this fabric right here on the outside. Is this a yes or a no? Y'all like it? You could even use like a turquoise or orange. Y'all like it? You like the outer fabric that I use? Yes, no. Alright, let me see. Sherry. Hey, girl. Love the colors. Ain't it pretty? High standards. Love it. You love it. Looks great. Cool. I thought it would go together. Now, this is one row of the colors, and then I cut the other side. So I cut like this one and that one. And this is the fabric. This is from Dollar Tree. And they also have mushrooms. Let me open it. They had this fabric too. I thought this was cute. This wasn't with the fall collection, though. This was in the craft department. But I was like, ooh, that goes with it too. Now, it doesn't really go with the mushrooms, or does it? I don't know about that one. It'll go, but the mushrooms are cute. Everybody loves a mushroom. So these are the two fabrics. This one's the fall collection because it's got seasonal. Here it is. It's got seasonal right here, and it got the oak leaves. This one is just a regular. It was in the crafted section. But look how good they look together. Isn't it pretty? Shall we make another one? Let's see what I did. You like the border? The thread? It makes it stand out better, doesn't it? I try to move it over a little bit right here. Ain't it cute? You know what? It needs a stitch in the ditch. That's what it needs. Alright, stitching in the ditch. I'm going to do one outline right here. Stitching in the ditch. You want your needle to go in this one right here. Not over here. Right here. I always start right where I last wrapped. Right there. So you want your needle to go right there. How am I on? Put it on straight stitch. Alright, get under there. So I want my needle to go right here. In that row right there. We're going to stitch right over the zigzag. That's what we call stitching in the ditch with rope. I don't look at the needle, I look right here. So it's kind of where the corner of my toe of the foot is. It takes some practice. You can go all the way to the center. Plus it will tighten up your fabric. And I'll end it right here. Just a little something extra. Make it cute. Make it nice and neat. Professional looking. I don't know if my stuff looks professional, but I get the job done. Alright, so there we go. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Anyway. See, I ain't perfect. Ain't perfect. See, it tightens up your fabric. It gives it another interest, I guess you would call it. Here, let me move this fabric. That better? So I only did one round of stitching in the ditch. And if you want to see, you can't see. Actually, you can see. See the difference between this row and that row? That's where I stitched over the zigzag right here. It pulls it in and it tightens your fabric. Cool beans? I'm just fancy. Well, you know, all the techniques that I've done, I kind of know what it needs now. It's different things. I never know exactly what I'm going to be doing until I'm actually making. That's my thing. I never, hardly ever know what I'm doing. Oh, I hear some dogs outside. I got this piece of fabric with, I want to make some coasters with this. Wouldn't that be cute? I think I got enough to make 4 coasters. Anyway, off the subject, Laurel. Okay, so I got a little bit of this left. I save pieces like this. Sometimes I want to make fabric, sew a bunch of them together. Sometimes I will grab one of my bags of all my pieces from wrapping bowls, and I'll wrap a bowl with just random pieces, or I'll just I'll pull colors that go together. So that's going in the bag. So save your scraps, y'all. Save your scraps. Anybody see the hair barrette that I made on Facebook? That's cute. Alright, we gotta make another one. We have to make another one. 13 people. I'm popular tonight. Perfect, overrated. No, it just needs something. It just needs something. Alright, we're gonna make another one. So I had to do that one 4 inches because of the print. We're gonna do another one. I'm gonna do it the same way. Should I make a bowl with it or not? Or just coasters? It's gonna be up for sale, so should I do a bowl with it or coasters? Do I have enough rope for a bowl? I could take another bowl apart. Actually, I can take a bowl. I've done it before. A bowl that had a centerpiece in it. I've pulled the threads from the centerpiece out and put another one in. I've done that. Hey, I ought to do a video on that. What do you think? So all I would have to sew is where the fabric went. I wouldn't have to sew a whole bowl. I could even take the top rim off and wrap it and sew it back and call it done. Do I want a bowl to go with the coasters? That sunflower bowl, that one was pretty, and it did sell, y'all. It took about 10 days, but it sold. It sold. She bought it for somebody's birthday. I think it was her. Was it her? No, it was her daughter-in-law's, or I think it was daughter-in-law, sister-in-law. It was one of the in-laws. She loved it. All right, I did my star. Can y'all see my star? Okay, I'm gonna ziggy-zag. I want to make another sunflower bowl. I got some more of that fabric. That one turned out beautiful. I must say myself. Do I have a chip on my shoulder or my pat in my back? Yeah, I'm patting my back. A chip on your shoulder means something different. I hear you squeak. Squeaky. Hey, where'd you come from? That darn housekeeper. Shoot. Hey, I see another piece. Alright, is it 4 inches yet? I don't think so. I need some more slack here. This side took a bowl apart. It's 3.5, so I gotta waste yet. Hold your horses. Squeaky, squeaky. Alright, am I at 4 inches yet? 4 inches. And ta-da! I try to do 4 inches all the way around so you don't have a lopsided circle. Can't have that. Alright, here's my circle. Let's see if we can find another turquoise one we can use. Get back there. Turquoise. Aha, here we go. Alright. So here's the end of my rope. This is the same direction that came off the sewing machine. I want to lay it over. Make sure it's in the somewhat of the same spot. That looks good. Flip it over, hold your hand on it, don't let it move. See, normal people would take it off the sewing machine, do it on a table. This is how I usually do it, even when I'm not on a video. One day I'll have an actual room I can craft in. Hey, what happened? Alright, here we go. We're going to cut a scant. Let me unzoom y'all. Or did I? Yep, I already did. So you want to cut the same size as your rope. Approximate. You don't want it to show on the bottom side. Sometimes it still does anyway. Come on, get out of there, wrinkle. And I like to bring it right around to the line. Ta-da! Get out of my way. Alright, where's my line? Here it is. Cut my little tail. We're going to cut a strip. Uh-oh, what side was I cutting from? Y'all, do you remember what side I was cutting from? I forgot. It wasn't that side. It's crooked. Alright, we'll do it from this direction. Is that the direction? I don't think that's the right direction. Y'all, do you remember? I think it was this side. I don't remember. When you look at it, it looks all the same. See, this is a little bit bigger than I normally cut, but it's an inch. It's an inch. I'm following crookedly the line of the plaid. Okay, that's one side. We'll wrap with this one. We still got 13 people? Nope, we got 8. Dang! I must have got boring quick. Alright, so we're going to put it right there. And we're going to bring it down, tuck it underneath, and hold on. We're going to pull it to an angle. Get that fold out of there. Okay. We're going to have one wrinkle right there. It's going to fold nice and flat. I do my wraps pretty snug. I pull it just a little bit. I don't pull it to make all the threads come out. Quilter's cotton and batik fabric is the best fabric to wrap with. You can cut it with pinking shears, the little zigzaggies. That'll cut back on the fraying, the fuzzy ends of your fabric. Hey, I'm sweating all of a sudden. My air. Come on, your air condition, turn back on. I paid the electric bill. Oh, my lights are on. Alright, let's see. How much more do I need? That'd be pretty just like that. You could do something like this and then paint the center. Yeah, that would be cool. Am I giving myself another idea? I dropped one of my clips. Darn it. Ready? The 8 people that are left, we had 13. Laurel's boring. She's making coasters again. Alright, so you want to make sure it's all even, Steven. Tuck that little tail under. Lift up. Put it under your foot. Ta-da! I like this print. This is pretty. I would say I would get y'all some of this fabric, but there wasn't that much fabric at my store, so I can't even do that for y'all. Was there a name on this fabric? Let me look. No name. Of course not. No name. Maybe there's one on the other fat quarters. I'll look at those. I'm sure this print's out somewhere besides Dollar Tree. When I first saw it, I thought it had, hey, I need a little bit more. Where's that piece at? Oh, shoot, I'll put it in the bag. Dag nabbit. Had to cut another strip. Not that I need the whole thing. Alright, get out of my way. So I need some for my loop. I didn't have enough for my loop. Loop-de-loo. I hear the doggies next door. Can y'all hear the dogs? They got 3 dogs over there. Alright, is this going to be enough? Alright, here we go. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. Is that my end? No, not quite. A little bit more. Okay. Needles down. That should be good right there. I'm going to unwrap one. Cut it. I usually cut it about 1.5 inches. Pull the filler out. So it'll be nice and flat when you sew it together in there. I do my beginning of my rope and the end. Same way. Snip. And did it come loose? It's a little bit looser than I want it. Tighten yourself up. Oh, come on. So much for that. Hold on, I gotta rewrap this piece. We gotta have it nice. Nice and tidy. Can't be shabby. Alright, good. I'm doing it tighter. Alright, good job, Laurel. Let's do this. And needles down. Lift my foot up. We're going to curl this down in there. Tuck it in there. We're going to stitch the part we just tucked in there to the coaster. Back stitch. Outside to the inside. Okay, we need some more of that string. We need some more string. The crochet string. Come here. Come here. Oh, how did I get 2 of them? Alright, where's the crochet string? 16 people. Well, hi! We went from 13 people to 8. Now we got 16. Hello! So this is the crochet. Ooh, y'all still zoomed in. Sorry. This is the crochet. This is brown. It's a dark brown. I'm going to outline it. I'm going to stitch the string into the ditch. And like I showed earlier, I started right here. There. Right there. That's where I'm going to place the thread. All the string, crochet thread. I'm going to lay it right there. Let me zoom y'all back in. Place it right there. I'm going to put it under my foot. We're going to go forward Now we're going to go back stitch forward. And we're going to place it in the ditch all the way around. Zigzag right over the top of it. If it moves around, as long as you hadn't stitched, the needle hadn't gone into the thread, you can adjust it, move it around. It just gives it a little detail, looks a little extra detail, makes it stand out. And a sewist will appreciate the extra, that little extra that you put into it. I can't find that string. A normal person that don't sew, they don't really see that. You gotta point it out to them. Oop. Okay. La da da. La da da. I'm gonna lift it up. We're gonna cut it. Boom. Oh, I got 2 strings. I usually throw these in a tassel. I got a collection. I'm going to be making tassels with all my scraps. Tassels for something. I don't know yet what. I need to show you how to do different tassels. There's a bunch of different ways you can do tassels. Tassels. Tassels are fun. I used to make tassels for my grandmother's Afghans. Alright, so here it is. There's the outline. I gotta cut that one. Now I'm gonna do a stitch in the ditch. Now if you want this to be, all you gotta do is push it. See? As long as your needle didn't go into your thread, it'll move. Alright, stitch in the ditch. When I do my coasters, I like to do one round. And I start it right here. Not here. The next one. At the end of the wrap. At the end of the beginning of a wrap. I'm going to put in a straight stitch. We're going to line the needle right here. We're going to stitch completely over your zigzag with a straight stitch. This will help tighten your fabric. Gives it a little detail. It takes a little practice to get used to stitching in the ditch. Now when you stitch all the way to the center, you get a little cross-eyed. And voila, we got 2 coasters done. So what did y'all think about doing a bowl with this one? You think it needs a bowl? You think somebody would want a whole set for fall? I don't know. Okay, where'd the other one go? It looks the same. Did I line them both up right? Oh, there we go. Did I line them up right? I'm pretty close. I think this one right here got a little closer to the edge than this one. Okay, let's see if they're the same size. Laurel, you did good on that. You did good on that. So what do y'all think? Should I do a bowl for this set or not? I don't know about the fall stuff. Great control Gotta go have fun. I'm sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. I hope you feel better. Perfect. Overrated. So do y'all think I should make a bowl to go with these with the fall? Because I will be selling them. I don't know if people like a bowl set with fall stuff or just coasters. What's y'all's opinion? What is y'all's opinion? Oh, my chair. 14 people. Can I get your opinion? So I need to do 2 more coasters, but I don't know about doing a bowl. Some people don't like holiday stuff. At least when I'm selling them anyway. They might sell on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. What's your opinion? Hello? Anybody out there? Wakey, wakey. Did I put y'all to sleep? Laurel, you done put them to sleep. You got 13 people. You done put them to sleep. Should I do a bowl, y'all? I'm picking the strings. I think they turned out pretty cute. Pretty cute. All right, nobody's saying nothing, so I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening. But anyway, we did coasters with the Dollar Tree fabric. It comes in a little fat quarter roll. This one's the fall selection. This one was in the regular craft section. They also had the mushrooms. The mushrooms, these would sell anytime, I think, even with the fall leaves. So, okie dokie, artichoke. Hey, even this would be pretty just to do in coasters. Ooh. No, I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna say do the opposite for the other two, but it's a So I'm gonna do 2 more coasters later on. My little piece of fabric is going in the bag. Alright, ladies, I'm gonna say good night, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was all ladies tonight. Love y'all. I did my fingernails. I injured my eyeball. But I'm healing. I've been putting cucumber on my eye. I ruptured a vessel in my eyeball. I don't know if it was stress, blood pressure, or what'd they say? Strenuous. Anyway, alright, good night. We done lost 3 people. Good night. A bowl to hold the coaster, you think so? Hi, Froggy. Froggy Bomb. Ooh, do I have any frog fabric? Huh. I think I do got some fabric that's got frogs on it. That reminds me. I like your name. Alright, y'all. Good night. Love y'all. Y'all know how I ramble on. Good night. Give it a try. Uh-oh. It won't let me go nowhere. Uh-oh. I guess it don't want me to end. Alright, good night.